Hi, my name is Zach Carley. I'm the Director of Sports and Competition for Special Olympics Ohio. Today, this video is intended for instructional purpose on how to complete the quota request for our 2023 state-level fall events, equestrian, softball skills particularly, golf, and flag football. So let's dive in. When you click the link that is going to be sent from your regional director, you will see this page come up. It's a Microsoft form that you'll fill out. Again, these are for the 2023 Special Olympics Ohio Fall State Level events. You're going to answer the questions below. For state equestrian, state softball, skills only, teams will be those who win their region will advance for their division to state. We'll have state golf and state flag football. This form should only be completed by the main local coordinator for your local program. This should not be completed by any athletes or coaches or chaperones, only to be completed by the local coordinator. The due date for this is Friday, July 21st by 5 p.m. Any submissions outside of this will not be accepted, as I have the form set to close at exactly that time, 5 p.m. on July 21st. Please make sure that you get this form submitted by that time. If you encounter any issues, please let me know at zcarley@sooh.org. Those will come directly to me. Note that athletes must compete at a regional softball competition for softball skills without being disqualified during the event to compete at state. Same thing with regional golf. Athletes must compete in a regional golf competition without being disqualified to compete at state. Due to no regional events for equestrian or flag football, any athlete who trains for the required amount of time for those sports is eligible to compete at state for equestrian and flag football. The following dates are confirmed for our fall competitions. Equestrian is September 9th at the Champion Center in Springfield, Ohio. State softball is September 16th at Kuntz Recreational Complex in Oregon, Ohio. State golf is September 23rd at Meadow Links Golf Course in Cincinnati, Ohio. And state flag football is still TBD. I'll be sure to get you that information as soon as it is available. Moving on to the form, you'll select your local program from the list. For our purpose, we're just going to select Ashland. You're going to select your region where your local program is found. You're going to enter your first and last name. I'll put mine in for this purpose. For your email address, this is where I'm going to be corresponding about these state events to you. So please put your email address in there. I'll just put mine for this example. What is your phone number? Please follow the format with the dashes. This helps me organizing the data when I get all the responses. Please ensure to put the area code as well. Number 6 is your total number of athletes that participate in your local program for the year. This number should match our records that we have for your program in GMS. You'll hit next, and this page is really the heart of the quota request. There's 2 questions for each sport: total number of athletes who participate in the local program for the given sport, and also the total number of athletes who you want to send to state fall competitions for each sport. If your local program does not have, or if you would not like to be considered for spots of any of the sports listed below, please make sure to select 0 in the drop-down. Each question is required, and it will not let you submit the form unless you select these answers. So jumping in, you have your total number of athletes who participate in equestrian, and the total number of athletes you want to send to state. This number can match your total number of athletes. It could be less than, it could be 0, but it should not be greater than that first number. Same for softball skills, they'll do the same. This number can be equal to or less than, but not greater than. Same thing for golf. Again, if your program doesn't have a golf program, or if you do not intend to come to state, you can select 0. That'll immediately tell me that you shouldn't be contacted about golf. And then finally, flag football. So you'll put the total number of athletes who participate. And then 14 is a little different. You're going to put the total number of teams that you want to send to state flag football. In this case, say we have 2 teams. I want to send those to flag football. You'll hit next. Then you get an acknowledgement. By completing and submitting this form, my local program understands that the requested quota totals above are not our final quota numbers, and that we will receive our final quota numbers from the Special Olympics Ohio State office. Those will come from my email, zcarley@sooh.org. So please make sure in your email settings that you can receive email from me, and so those important communications do not get lost. If you acknowledge that statement and agree, you'll hit yes, and then submit. After you submit, it'll give you this option here, print or get PDF of answers. If you want to have your answers for your record, I would highly suggest that you do this. It'll pop up a dialog box that you can print from. It has all your answers in there for your records. You can just print it, save it to your computer, however you choose to do that. Switching over to our mobile side, the form looks exactly the same. It just is made for a mobile device. So you can fill out this form on a cell phone, on a tablet, on a computer. You'll fill it out the exact same way. You'll select your program. The program list is the names from our accreditation list. If for some reason your program does not pop up, please send me an email right away so we can investigate. You'll select your region, type your name just as before, your email, phone number, including the dashes, total number of athletes that participate in your program. That takes you to the quota, and this is the exact same process as before. Go through each. If you don't have any athletes or you're not planning on bringing any to state, you can put 0. That'll tell me not to communicate state information to you for that sport. Some of it will come together to try to streamline my communications, but if it's sport specific and you put 0, I will do my best to not send you that information. And finally, flag football, you'll put your total number of athletes and then how many teams you would like to bring to state for that last one. That one's a little different, being the teams. Same thing here. You can acknowledge the statement above. These are not the final quota numbers. I will send those after the form due date of July 21st. And you can hit submit. You can also print or save a PDF from your mobile device as well. So that is how you should fill out the quota request form. Please make sure to hit that submit button no later than 5 p.m. on July 21st. And I will do my best to get that information back out to you with registrations in a timely manner after that time. I look forward to meeting more of you in person if I haven't met you yet. I've really enjoyed meeting those that I have met. So please make sure to come up and introduce yourself at a competition here in the future, and I'd love to have a conversation with you. Thanks again for all that you do for our athletes, and I look forward to seeing you at competitions. Thanks.